And as a matter of fact, because of course he knew from the revealing healings, and I would walk him all day. Every time people ever saw Sweeter Peter Palpin walking in Los Angeles and spinning on the sidewalks, that's all me, just like walking in blindfold. Just like I'm walking in now. It's all me, the one and only. And so he loved it. He loved it. And when I first entered his body, he was walking to Whole Foods Market in Westwood. And he was pinching his skin. Of course he knew. He was being facetious, even though he doesn't know what facetious really is. But he was pinching himself going, this is like a dream, Dad. At the time he didn't call me Dad. He calls me Dad now. And he loves me. He loves me like no other. And he loves what he's experienced, believe me. Imagine being him, Sweeter Peter Palpin, and experiencing this, especially getting younger every day. So he doesn't feel like he wasted his lifetime for all the years he's been blackballed in Los Angeles and unholy, in New York City, shitty and non-witty and pity. And he always had a feeling. And he used to pray to me. He was in Hawaii with a movie, 2 movies. And he would go in front of a spiritual center just to really give it the oomph. But he knew all the people in those spiritual centers were always full of shit. Because he would go, look, they sin all week, and then they come in there and think they could ask for forgiveness, and then they could go back and sin and you'll forgive them again. And he always knew that there's no way that God would go for that. It just didn't make any sense. It was full of pretense. And he still doesn't even know what pretense is. He knows Dr. Metropolis knows what pretense is. But Sweeter Peter Palpin, if you ask him the definition of pretense, he won't know. And when you see him laugh or smile, that's him, Sweeter Peter, laughing or smiling. And he doesn't even bother looking it up. Because of course he has an idea from the rest of what I'm saying in the sentence. Sort of an idea of what pretense means. And so what? And so what? What about all the people who say to him, so what? So what there's 22 gifts and rifts to love the light, to love the bright, to love the light, and the way he's doing through you. So what? Who cares? Peter, who gives a fuck? Who gives a motherfucker? Is that really a good answer to tell Sweeter Peter? Is that really what the media would say to a guy that only has one gift, that could heal someone blind? Even that one thing, Sweeter Peter would go, only that one gift, healing a blind person. Isn't that newsworthy? Isn't that newsworthy for one newspaper or one magazine throughout the world? So more than obviously there's a blackball list to stop all this. Because someone will do a story on that. Somebody. If there was no blackball list. And those comedies. And if anyone has vision for to know or foreknow, or forewarn, Sweeter Peter Palpin, Peter John Paul has a long track record of discovering unknown talent. As a matter of fact, every talented person he ever plucked off the street became a huger than huge success. And of course it was all part of my story. Not Sweeter Peter Palpin's story, mine. It's all about me, the one and only. But his story and his life has to do with me because he's my chosen one, not my frozen one. So it's a lot of Med-11 sent from heaven. The fact that he was born at 16 Miamis Road. 1 + 6 is 7 sent from heaven. The zip code there, 06117. 0 + 6 + 1 is 7. The 11 sent from heaven. And the 7, 06117, 711 sent from heaven. And his phone number in Los Angeles, 310-289-7110, for 11 years. More than obviously another Med-11 sent from heaven. And his birthday, 3/8. 3 + 8 is 11 sent from heaven. And it goes on and on and on and on. If you add up the numbers of his address he uses as his brother's address now, it ends up to being a metaphysical number. And what's a metaphysical number? It's a Med-11 sent from heaven. And his name, Peter Sweeter Palpin. Everything in his life is a Meta 11 sent from heaven. His dogs, his beautiful, now beautiful dogs that he had. Pick up the litters from the #1 breeder in the country. Yogi and Hero were the names. He named them. But you see, I'm in all of you. All of you that have gifts for writing, songs, and books. And it's all in the one and only Smart, the heart. None of the creativity of the IDEA-IVITY is from the brain. The brain is used for memorization. But memorization can't create a new heart. Memorization can't create a new computer chip. Memorization can't write a song. In other words, a parrot, which I call parrotry, has a brain, another Meta 11 sent from heaven, the size of a pea. The size of a pea. But he can remember 5,000 words of vocabulary. And so you see, no parrot can invent anything. He can just mimic. But you see the school systems throughout the world, they teach kids to memorize and mimic. And whoever can mimic the words that they memorize are the smart ones. But imagine the people who are artistic. Artistic, not autistic. Artistic. In other words, the great painters of our time, or great drawers, the ones good with their hands. Imagine if those people could have studied surgery. Imagine. Who would you rather have do open heart surgery? Someone with a gift and a rift of high coordination. Or somebody who could memorize books but couldn't do this or that or that or this, or this or that or that or this, and this and that and that and this. And so you see my point. But you see, Sweeter Peter Palpin thinks none of you get any of the points. He says, Dad, they don't get it. They're just fucking stupid. But he also would say to me, none of them are watching our movies anyway. They created the blackball list to stop me, Sweeter Peter Palpin, like I'm somebody, like I'm God or something. I don't even know why they stopped me. But common sense without pretense. If they went to all this expense to do this worldwide blackball list, because trust me, I told Peter about the blackball list. That's how he, of course, knows. And I have him call all around the world. All the yoga studios. And I have him change his voice. Hello, this is Dr. Wastowski. This is Dr. Wastowski. I opened a yoga studio in Long Beach. I didn't open it yet, I'm opening it. Yoga. I'm very wealthy. I was on open heart surgery. I'm at 11 sent from heaven, open heart surgery. I made a lot of money. So the money isn't important. And I go on the internet a lot. I'm a big believer in the internet. I'm a big believer in the internet. Internet. Another Meta 11 sent from heaven. If you read the Mayan calendar, they talk about a big giant net. It's going to get publicity all around the world. It doesn't say that. It's a Meta 11 sent from heaven. But that net is the internet. That's how people found out about me, the one and only, through Sweeter Peter Palpin, through our one and only golden movie on YouTube.